Brian joins us live from Arizona to tell us what he learned during his trip. Brian, that was outstanding. First, let me ask you the million-dollar question here. How easy would it be for a kidnapper to smuggle an 84-year-old into Mexico?
I mean, it seemed pretty easy. We walked right in. I mean, there was no one who stopped us to check our ID. There was no one who asked any questions. Literally just walked right into Mexico. If you drive in, I'm told that sometimes you are stopped and questioned, but many people also are able to just drive in. It's kind of random. So, you know, when you come back into the U.S., it's a different story. You get a million questions. There's dogs. They stop you. They look in your car. There's several checkpoints. But going into Mexico, I mean, it seems like anybody could just do it.
What about the cameras? I understand you looked into that a little bit, whether or not there were cameras that could have captured Nancy going into Mexico.
Yeah, I think that's key here because there are a lot of cameras. While they don't stop you going in, you see cameras everywhere, and apparently they've used those cameras in the past when investigating kidnappings. There was a local journalist who I spoke to, Jesse, who talked to me about the cameras and whether he believes that a kidnapper could bring someone like Nancy into the country without being noticed. Listen to what he told me, Jesse. How easy would it be to bring someone in, like if you had kidnapped someone?
It's very simple. I mean, I don't know anything about kidnapping people in the United States and bringing them over, but if the local authorities aren't on alert, searching for somebody, I mean, thousands of people come across the border walking and even on vehicles. It's not until they have the alert of somebody missing, they start looking at the camera footage and they can see if the person came across on foot or on a vehicle. They can see it, but they don't look for it until they know of a
they
case.
request help, yeah.
Yes.
I wonder if they've started looking for this.
I wonder too.
So we don't know, Jesse, if they've been looking at the cameras. And you mentioned at the top, it is a little confusing. Yesterday, FBI sources told us that they were in communication with authorities in Mexico. Today, the Mexican law enforcement said, yes, we've talked to the FBI, but we have no indication that Nancy Guthrie is in Mexico. Jesse?
So first of all, it's terrifying how easily she could have gotten there. And again, very, very confusing whether or not they're looking at the cameras and looking at potential footage in the last several weeks about her coming through there. So let me ask you about the pharmacy. That was a great piece where you went in there. The medications that Nancy was in, to be clear, vital medications. She theoretically wouldn't be able to survive without them for without taking them daily. Could someone have gotten what she needed there?
Yes, very, very easily. You can get almost anything you want there in the pharmacy, which was kind of shocking to see. I guess that's why a lot of people go across the border to get things there, and it's also cheaper. Almost every heart medicine, and we don't know exactly which ones Nancy was on, but I'm told almost every single one you could get without a prescription. The ones where you would need a prescription, it's not like here where you would have to go. You know, you can just get the prescription right there on the street and then use that to get the medicine. So for sure, you could easily get the medicine on the down low and no one would know.
So just put it into perspective, potentially in a country where, like you said, not a lot of people know about this case, at least the people that you were speaking to, easily smuggled in. It's wish-washy on the cameras, whether everybody was paying attention to them or they're getting access to the footage, and potentially they could get the medication that she needs to survive. We have about 20 seconds, real quick, Brian. DNA, right? So that seems to be the key. The DNA in the house. Any word back on if it's being tested or we're getting results back? Because it's been a minute.
It is, yeah. We got a brief statement today from the sheriff confirming again the DNA that was found in the house. We know that they're doing the investigative genetic genealogy, but that takes time. That's not like just, you know, one-way DNA testing. That could take weeks. It could even take months. So we're just going to have to be patient on that front, I think.
The good news is that has helped solve cold cases in the past, but like you said, it takes some time. Brian Entin, thank you so much. Excellent reporting today. Always appreciate it.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.